jobs,
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't have had it, or you would have only had it as an option other than the other 6
Yeah.
in order to fight it from the very beginning.
Objectives. I'm still waiting on Twitch to acknowledge the fact that I hit the start stream, but there it goes. Alright, before I forget, I don't need to, I'm going to total successful alchemy synthesis on my alchemy mill, because if you're going to do alchemy on an alchemy mill, you might as well go ahead and get the, what do they call it, Records of Eminence. Yeah, that's enough of that. Hello everyone, it is Wednesday. Doesn't feel like a Wednesday. I blame Lenos for that, because I got up at butt crack of dawn this morning. Butt crack of dawn for him was only 7 a.m. for me. And, yeah, I felt like I should have. And, you know, we got some drops. Was it Destroyers is what they call it now?
Destroyers and Depot 2.
Yeah, bows for Rangers. Monk items, that's where it's at. I need to finish the intro. It's Wednesday, June 8th. 2016, I'm Dentral, this is Lenos, that's Cyndaquil. We're still playing Final Fantasy XI Online. Alright, you caught me in the middle of item management, and I know how fun that is, so I'm going to finish this real quick. Like I was saying this morning, we'll get a little bit of backstory first. Back in the good old days, there was this weapon that I wanted for my monk at level 50. I was one of those players that refused to go leveling until they had the best in slot gear for every little thing that, within reason, that you could get. Most players would have told you 10 million gil for a level 50 weapon is unreasonable. And I was like, that's the whole reason I got the Liu Shang's Rod. So, we got the 10 million, we went to the auction house to purchase it, and there wasn't any up. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna have to wait? Man, I've been saving up for this for a long time. That's how we got our Peacock Charm. Let it be said, have gil, will spend. Took us like another couple of weeks to save up for the cross counters, but we used it all the way. Oh my god, once we got that. What the hell? Trying to pour, it's like pouring little bits out, and then you tilt it just a little bit more, and then it all comes gushing out. Falls out the side of the glass. Not the way it always goes. And, yeah, once we got that, it was like, one day we're level 50, and people log in the next day and, like, Den's level 66, and they're like, Dad, you're leveling Monk! And I'm like, yeah, it's awesome. Tanks hate me. Like, dude! And, then I got up to 70, and we had some trouble with Matt, because I didn't know what I was doing. I was overthinking the fight. Just supposed to go up to him and punch him in the face. And then we got to it, and then our gear was like really gimp, because you can only do so much stuff on the auction house at level 75. The rest of it's all gear from Sky, salvage, those kind of places. Where are we going? Let's do Whence I Came. That works. And then tonight, what do we have planned? Hopefully it's going to be more straightforward than last night. Last night it seemed like it was all over the place. We're gonna do Gulool Ja Ja in Mamook, which is that one zone that we've all been to a couple of times where nobody really understands how to, and I'm gonna get lost. Oh my god, am I gonna get lost. But it's okay, because we're on Thief. And I thought about doing this on, what's the word I'm looking for? Paladin, because everything that I was reading in testimonials about Gulool Ja Ja, he kind of hits hard. We're gonna do it with different trust emphases than what we did last week. You're so getting lost. Yeah. Hello, Neo Geos. Happy Wednesday. How am I doing on inventory space? I tried clearing it. God, goodness gracious. We're going to swing by Juno real fast. We are in the middle of a campaign, I believe, where you get increased seals drops, not the seals that swim in the sea, but, you know, seals that drop off of monsters. Didn't want to say that correctly for some reason. Traveling to another home point. Let's go to Juno. Let's go to Port Juno by the entrance. Yes, please. And every time we do a teleport, we try to do a cheers. Because, you know, flying silver is for amateurs. No joke. Didn't know people still farmed. Failed.
Event doesn't start until Saturday.
Oh! Well, why do I have so many? It seemed like every mob I was killing was dropping. It was like 9 Sacred Kindred Crest, 25 High, 24 Kindred. Oh, I even have Ancient Beast Coins on me. Shemo won't take those, but somebody in this zone will. Let's trade this. Here, no, sorry, item management. I try not to do that on screen, but we'll pretend that we're just here to listen to the Juno music for a minute or two. Because, you know, it's the Juno music. Those of us from the good old days know this tune so well. The missus couldn't stand it anymore. She would be standing out in Rolandberry Fields just to get a different cut. Wow, 1400 Kindred Crest. I have to do something with those one of these days. Those are keys. Do I have any Beastman seals? Yep. Only 5 of those. Okay. Or Kindred seals. And then finally... back up here. 1 Beastman seal. Take it. Take it, take it, take it. Alright, now I'm going to run over here. I'm going to do the same thing, except... Ancient currency. This is stuff you get from Limbus, I believe. Limbus and something else. Ah, shoot, I didn't want to talk to you. I just wanted to trade. And... oh, there was something I forgot to do. That's okay, we'll do it later. How are we doing on items now? Looks good, 44 out of 80. That's almost half. And it's Sir Wedgie! Happy Wednesday, Sir Wedgie. Alright, so we're doing traveling to another home point. We're going to do West Argon, White Gate. Now let's do home point number 1 because we gotta grab Sanction. So we're gonna be killing. Oh my god. That's one way to get Imperial standing is to take part in Besieged. Another way is to kill everything that you see. It gives experience points. It's not going to give us a lot. Definitely not a lot. But we'll take everything we can get. So, running over here. I'm probably going to be using flea buttons. And the only reason I'm not doing this on Paladin is because we need to farm some keys. And I don't know what kind of drop rate these keys have on them. This is a .vod dentral or a live dentral. It's a live dentral. But nah, I don't even know what a .vod is. What is a .vod? I'm sure Leno's will be able to tell me. What about, I don't even know why I'm trading to this guy. You don't trade to this guy, you talk to this guy. Ashrahad was farming Dynamis Volcrum with your Dynamis Volcrum VOD in the back. Oh, probably be a dead dentral soon, probably, because we're on food. Well, no. Video on demand? Sure. Lost dentral. Lost. Dead. Wishing. Well, I've got a re-raise item, don't I? I think I have 2 re-raise items. I got remedies. There's a re-raiser. There's a high re-raiser. Violet elixir. Yeah. Scroll of instant warp. We're fine. We'll be good. Don't. Maybe not. I'm still remembering that one time last week we took a punch to the face from what's his name? Gurfurlur or something like that. He's like knocked me down to 200 HP. I was like, ooh! You get a better tank. Alright, I'm not gonna do any bonus because I'm cheap. And we're running this way. The vids from January. Man, that was a long time ago. Wasn't it? But yeah, I remember that. That was when I was like, why didn't I quit my job? I'm getting drunk, people. Cheers. Anyways, happy Wednesday. Indeed. Happy Wednesday. It is happy. It was a good day. I mean, we got Lanos, an item that I'm very proud of. Show it off here. Well, no, you can't look at there. Give it. View house, noob. Alright, I think it's in the Mog Locker. That's where I like to put all my good weapons. Yes, the cross counters. Level 50 monk. Only monk. Puppet Master can suck it. Damage plus 19. Delay plus 96. Accuracy plus 3. Evasion minus 10. That's like Square Enix going, well, we gotta balance it somehow. Counter plus 5. With these, you can keep counter stance on all the time. And when you pull hate, and you will pull hate, the tank's gonna be like, are you 100 fisting? And I'm like, no. It's like, it seems like you're 100 fisting. And it's like, no, I'm countering. There's a difference. It's like, yeah. You're gonna enjoy those, Lanos. Trust me on that. Alright. Run Far Cat. Happy Wednesday. Where was I going with this? Not the Twitch button. I'm looking for the Mamook Ja something. Alright. Gulu Ja Ja. He spawns behind the mahogany door on map 3. I'm just assuming he's there because... Really, who goes after him nowadays? Except me and other players like-minded. Spawns behind the mahogany door on map 3. Requires a Mamook trans-scale key, a Mamook black-scale key, and a Mamook silver-scale key to open it. Kind of like last week. Vermont Ergon Whitegate, use the porter and head to Mamook Ja staging point. Alright. So, that one right there. And since we're captain, just use it for free. Of course, I don't know those does. The Astral Candescents still need to be in our hands for us to be able to, you know, use the porter? I think so. I'm not sure. Is that what it's really called? The porter? I guess it is. Oh, there was something else I forgot to do. We're going to be using a map when we get closer to it. That's not the map you're looking for. Browse. Map button. Mamook number 3. Okay. So that's how big it is. I don't even see it now. Edit scene? It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Alright, order. Position, size, center. Oh dear, it's small. Isn't it? If I can drag it in. No, that's not going to work. I'm going to try one last thing here. Sorry. Work in progress. Right click. Position, size. Fit to screen. There! That's too big. And hello, wave straight out of Compton. Happy Wednesday to you. Alright, this isn't all of Mamook by any stretch of the imagination. It's just going to be this, really doesn't even really show anything. It's, I think we're going to show up over here, we need to go over there, and we're going to need to kill some stuff along the way, most likely. But just in case we need it, that's where we'll get it from. Alright, so, from Oregon Whitegate, use the porter on and head to Mamook Ja staging point. This is where we used to get limit points back in the good old days. From that entrance at Mamook, head southeast to J11, map 1. Okay, so where's the exit? That's where the assaults take place. There's the door. And I don't think I'm going to need trusted PCs for this part. I don't think so. Alright, then proceed to the east tunnel into Mamook. Am I not standing close enough? Yeah, there we go. Sometimes you gotta be like right in front of the door. Usually when you have like an imp chasing you, and it's like, let me in, let me in. You're like, no. You gotta stand closer, noob. Do they have a good recommendation for trust to call so that they don't AoE and I keep my auto target going when I train mobs and dynamis? Yeah. Basically all the dancers except Lilithset are good. Lilithset's good too. I don't know about Lilithset too, I've never used her. Lilithset will AoE, and that'll mess you up. Sometimes, though, when you pull too many, you kind of want that. But, Mayakov is good. Who else is good? Murmur, the first one, not the second one. And Uka. Here, I'll just do it real quick. Here's my job ability trust that I use. Lilith's going to be the first one. Is there a paladin that doesn't AoE? Yes. Yes, there is. Basically all of them except Volanarol. Treon, I've never seen him do an AoE. I don't think I've ever seen Halford do an AoE. He's not a paladin, though. Let's go up here. Corilla, she doesn't have Provoke, though. What does Corilla say? If not Warrior. Rahul is a very good paladin. He uses Light, so... yeah. Treon's good. Gesho's not a paladin. Najane, he's kind of like a paladin. I don't know if he AoEs or not. Rugajin, I used to think he was okay. And we fought a zone boss with him last week, and I'm like, no. Let's go back onto the backlist. And Amchuchu, if you can get Amchuchu. Amchuchu's awesome. So, yeah. Those are my recommendations. But yeah, Lilith's set, she will do AoE, and that will mess up your auto-targeting. Unless you follow it up with an AoE of your own. Just get the damage back. Murmur, she's good. I think you get her during the Summer Quest event. Same thing with Uka. Get her during the Summer Breeze Festival. Mayakov is from Wings of the Goddess. Maybe I'll try Treon. I only have Treon, Valeranero, and Corilla. Out of those three, I would go with Treon. Corilla, she's okay, but... she doesn't have Provoke. You know, and it's like... given, you don't need to have Provoke to be a good tank. I do, but I'm not a good tank, so there's a difference. Alright, so we're going to the east entrance. I think I'm used to doing the north entrance, but that's also where the BCNM encounter is. And Z2 seems good for damage. Zed is awesome, especially if you can get Zed with the Corsair Koltada, because Koltada will do Chaos Roll, because he's a Dark Knight. And oh my goodness, the damage buffs. Yeah, I mean, if you can, that's a great combination right there. If you got it. If you don't have Koltada, you know, Zed's still pretty good. He's just kind of a MP sponge for the healers. Okay. I missed my exit. It's not exactly an exit, it's more of a deal. It was like back in the good old days. There were camps on all four corners, pretty much. Guys pulling these guys, and we're just trying to get limit chains. Just spamming limit chains, trying to get that 200. Trying to get that 200 limit XP. Chain it up to, you know, maybe 250 at a time. Oh, so we could get 10,000 limit points to get us a merit. Oh, the good old days. Well, nobody hangs out there. Alright. So this should be... alright, into Mamook. From that entrance at Mamook, head southeast to J11. And his Gulka sprite keeps blocking my path. Yeah. Gulkas are good that way. Oh, I mean... sometimes. Alright, so J11 is going to be... there's no music in this zone. That's not good. I guess I'm going over here, it looks like. That's the J. See, I'm using my mouse to show, but I'm realizing that the mouse doesn't show up on this thing. That's okay. It looks like I can just follow the right wall-ish, and then see where that takes us. I was just there grinding XP, lol, pucks are squishy. Yes! Yes, they are! Alright, let's get some trusted PCs out, just in case we run into some interference. I'm gonna pull out a Taru kill squad. Frogs hate Taru-Tarus, and I think Taru-Tarus secretly detest frogs. So, this will probably be the perfect zone for everybody. Unless I get turned into a frog, then Shentoto will probably have her way with me. And while we're here, I just have to hand it to Square Enix on this fire animation. I mean, maybe it's because of the graphic resolution of this video card, but see, I just can't get close enough to it. You have to remember, 2002 is when they designed this game. Given this expansion came out, what, 2006, 2007-ish? Around that time. But, yeah. Well done on the fire. Alright, I'm gonna hit the flee button to get my shoes on. I'm gonna hit the spectral jig button. And the first key we're going to farm, because there are keys necessary, is the Mamook transcale key. Yeah, I hit flee and stop running. I'm that kind of player. We still got names turned on. Who drops it? A lot of folks drop it. Mamook Savants, Strappers, Spearmen, Bounder, Mimicker, Sophist, Zenist, Zenist. I don't know how to say it. And yes, Sir Reggie. Happy Wednesday. Bum, bum, bum. I see spiders. I don't see Mamook yet. An interesting thing. Didn't. Maybe I read it last time and I didn't notice it, but there's a sophist. Let's kill him. I'm going to get you. Got a water staff, and hopefully we get that thing dispelled. Oh, died so quickly. We got a blue mage testimony. That thing's a blue mage? I didn't know that. Alright. Zizzes sleep during the night. Here comes the Bounder. And a stab. I wonder which weapons actually have equipped. Equip? Okay, yeah, I got the good ones. There's our transskill key. Alright, it's a mage. Skin is blue. A blue mage. Just one of those things. I mean, sometimes you're like, I know they all have names, but I was like, I can identify orcs. It's like, oh, okay, that one's a dragoon. I get it. Or this one's a warrior. Yeah, makes sense. This one's blue, so therefore it's a blue mage. No! I would have never made that connotation because, you know, reasons. This is I-10. I don't know what this thing is. It looks a little creepy. Kinda looks like a still. Even the orb and its staff was blue. Yes, I get that. So, okay. And it drops a blue mage testimony, so yeah. Gulu Jaa lurker, we're still going to the right. True sight mob. Well, sorry for you, friend, but I brought Shantoto. And she has no problem tanking. What was this one? Okay. 253 gil. You know what? I have my speed shoes on. And speed shoes have a reason. But this one does money? Or is it mug? Or am I thinking of something else? Triple attack damage plus 7, triple attack plus 3%. I don't see any mug money, so we'll leave them off. Alright, let's see where this goes. It's a dead end. Of course it's a dead end. Spectral jig. It seems in the cave part where they can still see you, even with sneak and invis. Okay. Gulu Jaa philosopher. Don't turn around. Stay over there. That's what I'm talking about. And then the ebony door. This is I-11. Let's see if this takes us where we want to go. The door is locked. You might be able to open it with Mamook, transcale key, or a set of thieves' tools. Gee! Only there was a thief in the house. Alright, we're gonna click this. I didn't want to use my key so early, but I'm assuming we'll be able to find another one. Shouldn't it be towards the top? Yeah, there it is. Click. Yay, the key breaks. So sad. Alright, so we're going to be killing more of these dudes. We on the second map, though? Yep. This is map 3, isn't it? Okay. So we need to farm all our keys here, we're going to be walking home, or teleporting home. Bum, bum, bum. No reason to sneak in and biz. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, never mind, he turned around the last minute. I thought he presented his backside to a thief and was like, alright. Hello, Mr. Philosopher. This isn't gonna work out too well, is it? Oh, it's okay. Robo-Lockbell is sleeping on the job. Bum, bum. Bye-bye. There's a backscale key. Alright. I know it's a big assumption that we're going to be getting the other keys, because these all might just be higher level versions of the mobs. Especially when this one dropped 348 limit points. What was the first one? How many limit points we got to do with the Blue Mage testimony? 147, so yeah. These dudes are higher. They may not drop the same keys. We're going to be getting a lot of these Maku Chutil minus Taru Death Squad ran away. Oh, it's because he's asleep, isn't it? Okay, somebody wake up. Here, I will do it. Got a curing waltz. Robolock Bell. There we go. See? They're playing follow the leader. And because he was asleep, they'll come when you're under attack. But they'll go back into formation. I love that. It's like, forget the thief. It's a Shantoto. It's killer. Alright, so I'm just gonna run back this way. And then see if I know what I should be doing. Not even sure if this is something that can be done. West? Ooh, kitty. Rest here. Shantoto is getting ready for liftoff. Wow. Alright, so loud. We're looking for region. And just like that. It's going to be Ot-Ergon. There's only one Ot-Ergon region. Mamook! For every 10 mobs you kill, you get 850 bonus experience points and 70 sparks. 7 accolades. Just so y'all know. The XP means nothing. I know, I need to be burning those. Bad way. Okay, north takes us back that way. Hopefully without a door. Okay, it's not a one-way drop. This is just a slight incline. Alright, Mr. Infiltrator. I'm ready to attack you and... Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't know there were two of them. It kind of looked like there was just one. Okay, well that's good to know. Wow. I'm not even joking about the Taro Kill Squad being overly zealous on this one. Do the spiders not aggro at all? And Hero's worried about, you know, wanting to avoid those. It's okay. North? Okay. Let's start. Okay, that's the ebony door again. That we probably did a one-way drop down on, right? Yeah, that sounds right. Stab. Get that dispel going. Somebody don't use an AoE spells. You know, spiders. Okay. Shoot. We're running in circles now, aren't we? Kinda seems that way. Alright, this is also just a gradual incline that we can run back up if we need to. So, yeah. Definitely the way we came, but not necessarily the way we needed to go. Shouldn't have used that key. Should have just found another way in. Go this way. That's a drop. That's a dead end. Let's not go that way. Although, was there anything I could pull? Sometimes there is. No. I love it how you can drop down, but you can't run back up. But the bad guys, they can totally drop down and up and not care. That's just the way it works. There we go. This is where I think this is where we stumbled across our first blue mage. Yep. Hello, Mamook Zenith and Mental Ward. Cheers. Happy Wednesday to you. I've got a kitty cat playing with my earplugs. There we go. Someone got a kill shot. Got the transskill key back. Alright, what's on the menu tonight? Gulu Ja Ja. The two-headed whatever this race is called. Mamools? I think they're called Mamools. We're gonna go and pick a fight with him, and it's gonna be glorious. He's a ninja, so I'm gonna use single target magic users against him. I guess I should get a tank. A good tank. Not like a, you know, maybe a Lion Royal tank. Could also use dancers. Dancers would be really neat. That way, in case he does something that silences us, then the dancers would still be able to, yeah, do their thing. Okay, so that was the dead end. And we're going around over here. Then over here. Oh, MG, Ninja 2 hour though. This is true. Oh. That door wasn't there before. Was it? No, it wasn't. Those doors we went through before. Besieged memories. Yes. And he blows up. Here's the thing. If you kill him in his zone, then the next time that they have like a level 5 or higher, I don't know if it goes above level 5, a Picard, then he won't be showing up because, you know, waiting for a respawn. That's so sad. Star Trek reference. Is that Gabi Trust any good for the login campaign? I'm gonna let Lanos defer to that because he's used it more than I have. I mean, it has Treasure Hunter, and it casts Cure 2, and I think it's a Black Mage. So, it's not bad for the most part. So, and he goes down. But we didn't get a key. I'm so sad how he falls. Like he doesn't want to die. Or, you know, words. One of the very few triple job. First, I'm going to get you, Mamook Ja Mimmer. Is it Mimmer or Mimmer? Stab, 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 die. Drop a key. Key. Not these -1 weapons that nobody's going to want. The dragons. They're not dragons, they're... Oh! Hello. Transcale key. Backscale key. I didn't even know we had one of those. Okay. So... yeah, backscale key. Got that done. Next one that's going to drop is going to be the Mamook Silver Scale key. This only drops off frogmen and divers. So, no reason to go around killing everything. Other than the fact of... it's fun. It's very fun. But it also kind of slows us down. And that's about as far as we can go up here. Let's go over here. Out of the way, Taru's... excuse me. Pardon me. Objong's not a Taru. It's kind of like a, well, an honorary Taru. Has Treasure Hunter and Gilfinder, can triple attack at higher levels, stun at 45. Sounds cool. Oh. Totally saw me. And maybe has blink. Not anymore. What did you get spell off me? It doesn't matter. Dead. Okay, so it looks like it's a door, but no, it's just decoration. And here I was thinking, let's not use sneak and invis, because we don't need it. And it doesn't really matter, because they're going to see us anyways. And can cure on occasion, after a little bit. Yeah, I cast a cure spell on me. One time I was using it. I was rather impressed. More no drops. I'm starting to wonder if... Oh! If you kill 10 mobs in... Sorry, let me turn this around so that a Peril is not nearly as loud. Still kind of loud. There, better. You'll get a Ritter Shield. Did not know that. I'm sure it's on a wiki somewhere. Not that you can equip a Ritter Shield. Oh, wow. I don't know how much these things sell for, but... There's the Ritter Shield. 71, Warrior, Paladin, Dark Knight. I don't understand why Dark Knights were able to get shields, but... Square Enix always wanted them to tank. Which is why they're tanking in 14. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Makes sense. We're moving on. We are... Basically, I want to be going up to the northeast spot of this zone. I'm going to end up going back to this game at some point soon. Good evening, Ramen Cat. Everybody comes back to FF11. Nobody ever really quits it. Well, some people quit it, but yeah. I think everybody that, like, you know, did a really nasty GM call so they could get banned really never wanted to come back. Alright, I'm thinking even these bad guys are going to see me. I don't want to go that way just yet. See if there's a way up. Yes. Up we want to go. Don't worry, we have a great record of who watches Denterai ends up playing again. Well, I mean, it's less about Lanos and me, and more about just to say how good this game is. I mean, this game's good. I wouldn't be playing if it was bad. And the fact that you get your own, you know, Taru kill squad now. I mean, who doesn't want a small party of Taru raining holy hell on everything? I don't even know why I'm checking to see if they drop the, what do you call it? The, key, because they don't drop the key. Something else that drops the key. Spinners? I wonder if these things will aggro now, since we're in a higher level area. You're gonna ignore me too, right, guys? Guys are cool. They have subliminal messages in their stream, telling you to sub FF11. I'm not even wearing a t-shirt that says sub FF11. And the only thing subliminal is the Jack Daniels. Cheers, by the way. Everyone sub FF11. I started on my black belt thanks to one of your YouTube vids. So close. Bravo. We only did the black belt video because we couldn't think of anything else to do that night. I was like, yeah, let's finish that. Alright, Blusterer. I think he's one of the ones we're looking for. He's not. Frogman. Divers. There's a thing over there that tells me otherwise. Trust NPCs have brought me back doing the stuff I couldn't do. And pretty good. 2003, 2006, 2009, 2014, 2016. Nobody ever comes back 4 times. Came back 12. Wow, some of those breaks went very long. But some of them were. Hey, I got a wind crystal! Yay, wind crystal! Totally made the trip out here worth it. Going... So we need to go directly west. Lurker. Pikeman. Fox. Wyvern. It's like if you fall down to the ground, the creatures are going to get you. Trust NPCs and experience bonus single-handedly make me suck back. That's... 8,000 XP plus a kill is pretty neat. Capacity points, though. You don't have to go after them. But man, do they make the game easier. Alright, more Kindred Crest. So glad we dumped some of those away. I'm going to get you. Where the frogman? Oh well. Game is so enjoyable now. You don't have to worry about bad pug pickup groups. So here's something I'm wondering. These -1 weapons, if they break, do they not drop? Well, cap points, another story. You gotta just... And here's the way I look at capacity points. If I need to... Well, here's what I do. And I don't recommend doing it this way. This is just the way I want to do it. And check. Who is it? It's Robo Lockbell? Hush. There's a way now. You get tired of this noise, just do mute, SE, and it turns it all off. Turn it back on, do the same way. I don't get to use that often. I should make a macro. A toggle. We'll call it Shut the Hell Up, Robo Akbel. Sorry. What was I talking about? Capacity points. We have what they call limited time event record minutes. You can get 50% bonus from gear, yes. On cap points, yes. Dentral has a cape that he got from the Gobby box. That's like plus 24% capacity points just by wearing the cape. The rest of the stats not so great, but hey, that's neat. You also get a ton bonus extra capacity points under quest, under objective list. I believe it's under content. Lenos, let me know if I'm telling them wrong. But like say... I thought it was Larry's, but... Colonization? Here we go. Like, read the fine print. First time completion of this objective will confer a 2% capacity point bonus. Not a lot, but you have to realize these all stack. So you got 2% here, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Go and do all those. Yeah, I haven't done them all. I need to. And, you know, I don't know if they all give it, but I think they do. So, you get some capacity points there. You get 3% for doing the subjugation. These guys, these are like the big ones. There's a cape that can give up to a 50% boost, yes. That also stacks with everything. So... And the Lair Reeves, these all get, looks like 1% bonus for the first time you complete it, so... Hella rare though. It's the whole reason why people are still buying refractive crystals, because they haven't gotten their 50% capacity point cape yet. I mean, you know. Have you ever used Monk or some non-thief for Dynamis? Yes, for the fun of it. Beastmaster. Drop rate terrible? If so, no. Not really. I did Paladin one time. And yes, it was less. But as long as you proc the mob, you're going to get a coin. You're not going to get as many coins, but yeah. I found a facility ring in my journeys today. Percent 150, that's good. My main only has one that gives 3%. See Stabblers, it looks like a Beastmaster. Alright, so the mahogany door must be close by. I'm gonna drop Spectral Jig. If I drop Spectral Jig, I mean I'm gonna put Spectral Jig on. There's the door. So the wyverns don't see me. But we haven't found what we're looking for just yet. Which is going to be divers and frogmen. Hopefully they're over here. Hopefully they're going to see me. Wait, what was that about still buying what crystals for 50% cape? If I remember correctly, and I've never actually done it myself, I just sell the crystals as I get them. They've got refractive crystals, and I think you trade... I only have 25 cape. Okay. I think you trade a refractive crystal along with your cape to an NPC, and you're going to get a random enchant. And the refractive crystals aren't for the cape. Okay, thank you. Forget what I was saying about refractive crystals. They're not for that. I think those are for the JSE capes, now that I'm thinking about it. Yes. This better not be an exit. And it looks like an exit, though, doesn't it? Oh, no, maybe not. If it is, we'll just Ooh, got to drop down. There's another ebony door. Where are we? We're over here. Okay. Just have to be careful not to accidentally drop down where I don't want to. This kind of looks like it's a big circle though, doesn't it? Yep. I think just made a big, giant U-turn. Okay, so that's a way to get out of here. If you want to get out of here in a hurry. And you didn't bring a warp scroll or a warp ring or black mage that knows D2. You know. Bring out a black mage yourself. Ah. Infiltrator. Where are the frogmen? Let's find out. I'm going to click on Gulool Ja Ja frogman. I'm going to click open in a new tab. And we're going to wait 5 minutes for Internet Explorer to load it. Normally I don't recommend running through the water. But if your stink's about to wear off anyways, what do you have to lose? My life? Just cynicals. And, I didn't mean that. But, she can respawn. Doesn't have a re-raise up, though. But, it's okay. We're gonna go stab this guy. I don't think he's gonna drop what we're looking for. I don't even think he's gonna see us. Or the wyvern. Stab! Back! Cat Kate is from Incursion. All these new places. Fights. Ambuscade. I just can't tell the difference. Unfortunately. So sad when the wyvern dies atop its dragoon person. Gulool Ja Ja frogman is not one of these guys. They're actual fish people. Alright. So does it talk about where they are? Find out. I don't even know what an incursion is. Or vagary. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I thought this was a typo until I saw one for myself. There are Sahagan in Mamook. 2007. These gauged even match tough at level 75, changing to 76 to 75 to 76. These are at F7 to G7 on the first map. Oh, great. We went the wrong way. Alright, we're going backwards. There's another way. There was a tunnel that we didn't take. There is a crafted one, but it caps out at 30%. It requires level 111 leather crafting. That's a decent amount. Back then... Wait. I thought 110 was the highest you could go. Back then, OMG Velociraptors. Someone voke it off me. Now, oh, a cute raptor mount. It's true. I'm just going to forget riding one. Be one. If they do have monstrosity, you can be a raptor. And you can hunt other players. I think they have to attack you before you can attack them. Not sure. Deep Huck. Watch Wyvern, Gulool Ja Ja, Philosopher, Blusterer, Infiltrator. Let's see the other one. Alright, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go all the way back to map 1. Oh, I just clicked that one though, did I? Nope. Nope. There. Let's look at the Gulool Ja Diver. Open that in a new tab. LOL, did you see the crab hat? No. Maybe. I don't think so. A hat with a crab on it, I'm guessing, but probably not that direct. Spectral digging again. Oh, now it finally loads up. I spoke too soon. Just click it again. Click. Didn't do it next, did it? There we go. These are also Sahagan. Links with true Gulool Ja and vice versa. Okay. Well, we just gotta go find some Sahagan now. Back to map 1, I suppose. Do you think... I mean, it's gonna take a while, that's for damn sure. But, yeah. It'll probably take longer backtracking because we're gonna get caught by everybody. Are there anybody in there? That one looks empty. I don't know if there's any prisoners. I know I could check the regional info and it would probably say region info besieged. Archaic. Oh, there is one prisoner. Okay, we'll try and keep an eye out for him. Although we're gonna have to use one of our keys to release him. Is there any other? Oh, down. I'm like leaning my head to the side thinking it's gonna help me see around the corner. I do that in all the 3D movies too. Those of you that saw Silent Hill 2, the movie, in 3D, you might remember a scene with the spoilers, the mannequin room, where there was a young lady who was about to get turned into a mannequin. She wasn't wearing any clothing, but it wasn't necessarily risque or anything like that because the protagonist body was kind of blocking all the juicy bits. But since it was in 3D, me and my friends were like trying to see around the gals. I had to see around it, you know, didn't really work out that well. But I don't know why I do that. It just happens. Where were we going from here? We were going over there. Okay, how do you get up there? Is there a ramp? Oh, there's a little tunnel. Okay. That's right. I remember it now. Hopping down, making a right. It's a shame you just can't, you know, heal in front of the door, catch some aggro on the other side, and then, you know, do that number. And whoever wrote the guide on the wiki should have mentioned, by the way, you're going to want to get your keys before you take this route, because you're not going to be coming across this mob on its own. I wonder if the puck's aggro. I'm aiming for this body of water northeast of me. I think that's where I need to go. Pucks, you don't aggro, do ya? Yeah, the puck's aggro. Oh no! Might as well pull them all, right? Nah, shouldn't do that. Just one? Really? Where's your buddy? Why is there no cure spell on me? That's fine, I can cure myself. Just be sure Gurfurlur is still here, right? Yeah, just standing right next to me. Jig. I'm gonna hug the wall, maybe he won't see me. Yeah, he doesn't see me. Or he doesn't care. Let's go with he didn't see me. Excuse me, pardon me. You can see nothing. Map. This ain't the right way. That's why you check the map every 10 seconds. Hopping down. Yeah, I guess this is hopping down. And down again. And Mamook gets Aquavale. Oh, it's buggards. Everyone loves buggards. Can't get up from there. Go over here. There's another prisoner cache thingy. You looking mean, Jeremy. That means. Thought I saw somebody in there, but it was just the wyvern. Getting in trouble doing this. Always getting in trouble doing this. Battle buggard. Because those guys are true sight, if I remember correctly. I always thought that you would be able to see in there. But maybe not. Okay, aggro? Nope, no aggro. Run back over here. You ever hunt the old school JSE gear to make up for each race's shortcoming? I did it on Dentral, the Hume. They really didn't have shortcomings, but yeah. It's basically like your starter gear, except with different colors. And that's all I've done it for. Haven't done it on Cyndaquil yet. It's easily done now. You don't even really have to compete with them to shoot. With some of the Repsies of Vanadil, bonuses you get. Made a wrong turn again. Well, Done. You can even buy your keys. So just, you know, purchase the key. Get the quest from the goblin and Juno. Go to the zone. Open up. Well, you gotta find the treasure chest. So it's not that easy, but it pretty much is. And now that we're like level 99, I mean, there are some level 99 mobs that will make it difficult for everyone. But okay, these guys are gonna see me. That's okay. We're gonna kill them anyways. And then we're gonna take their mirror. Get them, Taru-Tarus. Like that. I guess we'll put the good shoes on since we're fighting a whole bunch of them. There we go. Are we out of space yet? With all that crap that dropped earlier. Crap. I mean, it's -1 gear. It kind of pretty much is crap. But yeah, I guess one of these days, when it's time to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Mithra gear. If you get it. I mean, the Mithra gear looks decent. I think I have the gloves for Syndicate now that I think about it. But I think I bought them off the auction house years ago. That's not the way you're supposed to do it. Attack. Die, mirror. Die! See how many spells it takes to get to the Juicy Center and I can pay up the mirror. 2 spells. Yay, archaic mirror. Alright, we're gonna Spectral Jig now. Even though these lizards just don't care for us. Or care about us. I'm sure if we attacked one of the... It's the frogs I was telling you all about. Do they have true sight? True hearing? Yep, they do! Of course they do. They're frogs! Look at that face! This is so adorable. Even though you can't really see it due to the fact that it's getting its face melted off. Okay, I see... Fish? Oh, I've pronounced your name once. I think I got it right. Let me see if I can get it right. Dim Triplicus. No, that's not how you say it. Dim Olatil Triplicus. But yes, frogs have the best death animations. I will agree with that. I'm going to Spectral Jig again. Happy Wednesday to your Triplicus. And... I see an NPC. It's over there. I don't see the frogman yet. But yeah, see? Dude, right there. Needing saving. So, we're gonna go and do that. I don't even know what to do it is. It's probably just like some poor vendor that was like... Spearman. Oh. Alright, we're gonna get you too. And then probably that fish, because, you know... We're still bitter about all those screwdrivers we got in Vulcan Dunes. Oh, okay, that... Aggro. That's fine. We're gonna waste one of our keys this way, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna get another one. So... There's the hatch. Simply... Trade key. You gotta find the trade button, though. There's the Sahagan. Backscale key. Click OK. We must move closer. Oh, shoot, how about here? Try that again. Backscale key. Now we have to vanquish Beast. Ta-da! Your Imperial standing has increased. Looks like he uses Sneak and Invis on himself, and he will walk his way out of here. Nice! I give you my thanks, adventurer. I must now make haste back to town, where I can help ward off the darkness. We shall meet again. His name is Soldiran. We'll have to find out what he does. In the meantime... Excuse me, Mamook Jaw Diver. We've come a long way for you. It's like a monk. Doesn't care about me. He's all like, Give me the Taru Taru. How much for the Taru Taru? Key? Drop a key? Oh, fragment! There's our silver scale key. Okay, so now we just need to farm. Now we just need to figure out how to get back down there. All the way down there. Hello! Vic. I always you say how to pronounce it all the time.
Vic Ryusent.
Vic Ryusent. See, I gotta write it down. Vic Ryusent. Kind of like Ryo Hazuki, except no, nothing like it. Happy Wednesday to you, sir. Happy
Wednesday to you too.
Is it Wednesday? I think it is. I just rescued a prisoner from Mamook. He's headed back to Al Zabi. It wasn't the reason why we came here. It was just kind of like, you know, bonus. And now we gotta go farm another key so we can go and get the main boss dude and then call it a day. Even though it's only 10 o'clock. This one's going a lot easier than last week's, which means we're gonna get ourselves killed. Yeah, there's the passageway up. We'll go over here. And all the frogs are going to hear us. I'm sure. There shouldn't be anyone in here. Yeah, because I think there was only one prisoner. So we'll check that, see if it says. Regional info. Besieged has been updated. Prisoner 0. It has been updated. Alright. So... They're so cute! I mean, just love that face! It's like little Kermits with pointy hats. I can't see it because fire spells. Watch the death animation. Oh, I was like so surprised. There's like kittens on YouTube do the exact same thing. They're like, ah! Except it's not when they die. That'd be creepy. Oh god. And croak to you too. Lanos, you probably know this. Can you actually, like, you know, you can turn into Behemoth on Monstrosity, and you can do other stuff. You become a frog in Monstrosity and just, you know, be cute. Cast spells at everybody.
Yes, you can become a frog, yes, but no spells.
No spells.
That actually, I could be wrong. I know you could be they're called toads.
Mm-hmm.
There's the green toad, and then the azul toad. And I think they're just melee hitters. They're really annoying to level.
Okay. Might still be worth it. I mean, Mandy's are cute and all, and I don't mind defeating a party or an actual player as a Mandragora. Like, but, you know. Alright. Another mirror. You can only hold one mirror, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and ruin their day. Totally didn't see me. No, he sees me now. Alright, we finished off your mirror. Treasure hunter on you. Hopefully this guy will drop something that we're looking for. Probably not. Still need the back skill key. That's what we used. Bang! Yeah, a lot of HP. You got dispelled, my friend. Things seem like they have the same amount of HP as lizards do in more basalt fields. Nothing wrong with that. Another wind crystal did not give us what we're looking for. We're moving on. Get this bouncer. We'll probably have what we're looking for. Probably drop gear again. Cheers. Wind crystal. Fail. Hey, I think it's that blue mage from before. Like the very first one. They have a blue staff. What's up, dude? Starts casting tornado. This poor Rufel. White mage down. Oh, jeez. Apparently she hacked and came right back up. Guess Tara can get away with that. He can't. I'm going to get you, Mr. Zenist. 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 Wow. It's a good thing I took all those shadows off, right? Mickey? It's because I actually didn't hit it. I just took off the shadows, so therefore... No treasure hunter. And then the mages did their thing. Bye-bye. So sad. It's like their death animation. It's like, no, I don't want to. It's like, you know, male blood elves all over again, reaching up at the sky and then. Key? No key. Maybe. You know, I love you guys. You know, I really do. But just killing them damn too fast. So, you know, we'll bring it back someday. The little set, she's gonna like AoE everything. So watered down. So we are pretty much close. We need to go south. But before I do that, I actually want to get the next key. Oops. We need a Pururu. We don't need a Pururu, but she is handy to have. So don't move while casting magic spells. That's FF11 101. You didn't move a little bit. Be sure if it's a big spell, you can probably move back. And the game won't care. But if you're not in the same spot that you were when you started casting the spell, the game's gonna be like, not gonna work. Excuse me. Strike a pose. And no key. And that's a drop. So let's run back. Bum, bum, bum. So go back over here to the first tab. Zenith, Sophist, Mimicker, Bounder, Spearman, Strapper. Okay, so we can still keep going further south. And keep killing stuff. Into the tunnels we go. Hopefully this won't be a dead end. Probably gonna be a dead end. Yeah, because we need to kind of go that other way. Alright, so we're out of the tunnels we go. I know. You're on Thief. Use Flee. Could also probably use Inspector Jake, but they're gonna see you anyways. So it's like, why bother? Alright, get ready to hang a left. Hanging left. Like I know where I'm going. Kind of do. It's not like we haven't been here before. We just didn't have all the keys. Ah! Sorry. Alright, Lilithset. I dare you to aggro that spider. Because, you know, redheads love killing spiders. I don't think they are. Something to do with the red hair, I'm guessing. Key? No key. This way. Love how I still have this little movement speed buff. Careful not to accidentally drop down something. And not trade a key to a door, because that was totally unnecessary. I'm gonna get you, Mr. Lurker. You a paladin? Kinda looks like a paladin, doesn't he? With a little sword and shield. But kinda needs more armor, just saying. And we got a wind crystal. It's gonna be one of those things that I already have the key, right? I just didn't know it. It's happened before. Now see, you got just the two. Just don't need the other one. Oh, no Koru Moru to dispel these things. That'll be painful. Alright, that was where we traded the key first time. Let's not do that again. And go to the left. We're gonna take the long way around. Kill some more dudes along the way. Ninja time! Yes, I'll be using Treasure Hunter macro here. Not that I'm sure this is gonna work. Probably won't, because it's probably got shadows up, right? Yeah, it probably does. Totally didn't see TH work on that. Hello. Bye-bye. Anticipation was a turn on, but it let me down. Alright, so this is going to be map number 3? Yes. Just hug the left wall. Kill everything you see. Who knows they're gonna try and kill you. Blusterer drops these? No. Infiltrator? No. Not these guys. Stab, stab, stab. Get the infiltrator. Watch it end up dropping a key. Even though we're pretty sure it won't. Map, wide scan, infiltrator, blusterer. Hey! There's our back scale key. I will just try and run behind them. It's not gonna work. Excuse me, I'm just hugging the wall. How do you do that? So mean. And I guess dancers don't get any kind of dispel job abilities. I guess you don't want to make them too overpowerful. Alright. Use Spectral Jig again. Maybe it'll work. Probably it won't. I love how they like change the direction that they're facing. Yeah. Don't try this at home, kids. I'm a professional. I pull them all. Well, not all, because we got dancers. And that's probably not the way you want to do it. Here we go. Stab, stab. Let me get an AoE button ready here just in case. I think we're okay. We don't need our AoE. Oh! See, this is what we're talking about. Lilithette. She don't mind tanking. She definitely doesn't mind doing AoE weapon skills and fun stuffs. I didn't know 100 needles could miss. That's awesome. I mean, not for him. That's awesome for us. That it missed. Got a space yet? Get in there. I mean, we're gonna corner the market on the -1 swords. Not so much the shields, but... Alright. I'm going to Spectral Jig and I'm gonna hop down and see if we can make it over to the mahogany door now. If we aggro everything along the way, then sucks to be them. Crabs down here are so cute. I like heard a spell in the background, and this isn't where we're supposed to be going. Nah, not quite. Go over here. There a little passageway up? Kinda looks so. Go up here. And go here. Go to the left. Kinda looks like something's following us, doesn't it? It's alright. Never look behind you. Soporific. Was your casting interrupted? Kind of looks like it was. Like, hi! Hey, we got treasure hunter on this one. How do these guys learn blue magic? Here's a better question. Did
Wait, are you talking about the Mamools?
Yeah. Do they have
the originals?
They are the original blue mages.
Yes.
And Otragon took it from them. Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, because the Imperials are the ones that first came to that land, like in Adelan, how this is a newer settlement. The Imperials came over like that too as well, and took over and learned from the locals, and then soon took over and tried to defeat all the beastmen.
So, you know, kind of like history. Spectral jig. Up and down. I think I got everything I need now. I don't know if I want to do it with these trusts, though. It would be something, though, to actually take down a zone boss with dancers and a thief. Well, we do have one white mage. So, it would be that. But yeah, let's get her honest to God take. Maybe Gesho? Gesho's good. We have to not worry about losing hate to. We usually don't have to worry about Little Set, but she's more like AoE type control. In fact, I think I'll keep her. Because there are ads. Alright, Miss Murmur, I'm gonna let you go. Sorry, dear. And I'm going to get... We haven't done Rahal in a while. Let's use Rahal. And who are we going to need after that? Probably going to need support. What kind of support? So many choices. Let's do Arceala. We usually don't use number 2. Let's go with number 1. Still don't know what number 2 does different. And Mayakov. Mayakov's okay, but we already got one dancer. Actually, no, now that I think about it, Mayakov might end up standing on top of the dude's head. That would be awesome. Let's get an actual DPS. I know what we're gonna get. I don't know where he is, but I'll find him. There he is. Halver. Monolith Halver. He hates Rahal. Well, probably doesn't care too much for him either, but... Alright. So, with this mahogany door, you just click it, and it's going to go... There is a giant keyhole in the gate here. You can see smearings of black, silver, brown, and other colors around the keyhole. So, just target again, click the trade button. Right there underneath party. And then you're going to click your silver skill key, your Mamook train skill key, and finally your Mamook back skill key. Click the OK. Door opens. Be sure you walk through before it closes. I think that's it. Back over there. Yeah. I'm going to do map real quick, see if there's any stuff on wide scan so we can get our buffs all up and... No, he's by himself. All up there. Okay. You can't exactly pull him because he'll draw you in. At least that's what I read. Play it safe. I mean, really, if we go down. Playing it safe. That's all we're doing. Get a curing notes on myself. Very good. We'll see how good Rahal does. See if I can range attack him from here. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Get it with your boomerang. Yep, here they come. Shoot. We're just gonna have to do that number right there, and... Alright, and pray Little Set does her AoE sometime, so... What does he say? See it, can we? Yes, see it we can. Gulool Ja, it is not. No scales does it have. And so the Imperial tongue we speak. Don't kill me. Okay, only 51 points of damage. I'm alright with that. And if you think that I should be tanking, then... We have no Shantoto out. That's why this thing's still alive. Definitely got a treasure hunter on it. Gulu Ja Ja is intimidated by Cyndaquil's presence. I'm okay with that. Fun times. Getting treasure hunter. I can't really see too well from this angle. Maybe from this angle it'll be a little bit better. Just way too much stuff in the air. And no idea why my poor tank can't vocate off me. Oh, I know why. It's because of all the enmity plus gear that I've got. That's fine. I'm just going to keep myself topped off because I know Shantoto can't. And some of these weapon skills he does. I think do like upwards of 800 points of damage, so... And it looks like Lilith is doing her Lilith thing. Oh yeah. Job ability. Mug. Think he's got any money? 107 gil! We're going getting drinks tonight. Oh, pretty. Hey, there's more bad guys. Oh, dead am I? And you? Dead as well. Am I? Then finished we are. Oh, we forgot to salute him. And all his buddies. Ladies and gentlemen, Gulu Ja Ja has fallen. Shining Scale Riffler? Riffler. This didn't take nearly as much time as I thought it was going to. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do a little victory pose right up here. Job emote Nin. That's right! Well, Lilith doesn't strike the pose. Neither does Arciela, but Rahul does. Halver does. Even Opururu. Because, you know, they're cool. Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna strut on out. Yeah. And, see how much we piss everybody off. I just want to take a look off to the side here. Because I've never been back here. There may be something here. There probably isn't. It's probably just another exit. Got pots and other pots. Frog posed. Best pose it is. I kind of really like it. It's just, you know, it's an action pose. That's what we like. Here's a question. Back in the golden days, Nikki had her original character, which was a red mage, used as a doorstop for a long time, behind the Altepa gate. I wonder if I was so inclined. Yeah, you can't actually exit this way, can you? Because the door is firmly shut and there isn't a lever to open it. Okay, so how does one get out if you didn't bring a warp thingy? There's got to be an exit out of here. We'll just take a look over here. Probably just didn't see. Yeah, see? There's a door. Mahogany. Exit? You cannot re-enter here. Not now. I'm just going to check the other one. It'll probably say the same thing. Okay, that door is just for show. You can't even click on it. What about the one behind? I'll do one less thing. Just being silly now. Get everybody up here. Everybody? Nope. Alright, that's fine. Get all in the same time. Well, not as good, but alright. Especially with how we're... Definitely with how we're in the flames. Okay, that's dumb. Let's get out of here. I wonder if I've got enough time for Medusa. Probably not. I haven't even researched her. Let's exit. Medusa might be difficult. Probably. Doesn't she charm? I think she does. Let's go back to the beginning. Alright. Open in a new window. I wonder how close we are to the home point. There's no map here, so it's probably really close. Like... I guess if you have forgotten something. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary here. Okay, we're gonna need... Yes, the Lamian Fang key. Roll this over. Go back to an Imperial Heist, which is the name of the meta quest that we're doing. Like a whole bunch of stuff. Running up. Over. Don't have any trust NPCs out because I don't think we need them. Not for any zone that, you know, there's no map of. This should be execution ornamental doors, probably the execution chamber. No, that's something else. And then I think this will take us out to where the old camp was. So I'll start to look familiar. That being said, I didn't see the home point crystal, so maybe not. Actually, no. Ornamental door. There should have been a home point crystal next to it. Okay, so the final one in To Purge a Beast King is going to require one Lamian Fang key, which is easy. Probably gonna need several of those. A Lamian Claw key, and... I'm waiting for the Internet Explorer thing to finish its thing here. Lamian Bone key, come on. You can do it. Maybe... oh, no. Poor Internet Explorer. There we go. New tab. Of course, now we gotta get the Medusa proc as well. Map. Yeah, I know where we are. Not even worried. We can probably use the home point crystal and save us some time. Let's save Medusa, because I'm thinking she's gonna be hard. Like 3 hours kind of deal. But since we're here, let's just do an old-fashioned limit point pull. I trust. Yeah. We haven't done the weapon skill guys today, so let's do them real fast. I mean, I'm not gonna pull a whole bunch of them because, let's be honest, I don't have any more limit points to get right now. Oh, that's what we can do. We can go waste a whole bunch of limit points on easy stuff. Medusa is easy now. Thank you, Keeper. Well, I mean, getting to her is what I'm more worried about. Because there's going to be like a ton of notorious monsters along the way. Maybe. Probably. Maybe a couple. Your paladin is impossible to gauge. No. Well, thank you. But that's true. She does magic, doesn't she? And we do have macros that put all our gear back on. Decisions. Let's go farm the keys. And then we'll teleport back. And then just run over there on a, you know, pally. Alright, I'm going to just go ahead and flee. And then see how many of these guys we can pull. Yo! What's up? Excuse me. Aggro? Thank you. You too? Thank you. I've been flashed. Fuck. I shouldn't be doing this. Oh my goodness. Hi. Like, trying to get noticed. Ah! Oh, it stings! Yup. And the flea wore off. It's alright. Because I've got all the samurais out. And, you know, samurais were awesome back in the day. Especially at this camp. You just kept pulling mobs over and over and over again. Hey, we got flea now. So I can put the regular shoes back on. Please attack. Please attack. Somebody cast a cure. Alright, I'll cast my own cure. Oh, we're going down. Okay, whew. That was close. That was probably too close. Alright, that's it. Go for the one furthest away. I'm okay with that. At least we got Protect out. My thief is not very sturdy. So much damage. Oh my goodness. I'm not even going to use weapon skills. Just going to stab and let everybody else do all the other stabs. Take them all down. Okay, let's get the sea puck. Thank you. Got poison, but doesn't seem to be something to worry about. Why is it not dead yet? Okay. Next. Hey, we got a Violet Chimera blood. Because, you know, we didn't have that before. Another wyvern. Maybe this is the only one. There are blue mages in the background. And it would go straight back there. Gulool Ja Ja color. We're already out of inventory space. So sad. Dude died. I'm waiting for Gilgamesh to do his AoE thing. We didn't pull the entire zone. Not that mean, but we did pull a few. Here's a sea puck. Oh, I have re-raise up. I don't even know why I'm panicking. I forgot that I had put that up earlier. And just like that, they all died. Alright. How much is left in the treasure pool here? I maybe want to go after the light geode. But not really. Wind crystal. Sorry, wind crystal. Just gonna have to go to Bestock and make some space. We didn't have to pull them all and show them an untimely death. It was probably the most fun they've seen in quite a while, because I don't think anybody comes out here on Quetzi anymore. And instead of actually even using the teleport, Caesar warp scroll. Warp ring, sorry. Ta-da! Hey, I was there yesterday! Awesome. Did you get the, you were getting the, what do you call it? I want to call them telepoints. Home crystals. Blue artifact. Blue AM. I was there a few hours ago, this is true. Okay. It's still a good camp. I don't know how much XP would I have gotten from that. 200, 180, 300. You get Gil, though, like, triple digits even, so that stuff adds up. But probably better ways of making Gil. For instance, and people are going to hate me for what I'm about to do, because some of this stuff I know can be turned into other things. I'm pretty sure the -1 shields in particular, maybe not these, but I want to say these can be turned into a shield, normal quality, and then it's part of the quest to make Pre-Win, I believe is what it was called. I don't think I actually have it in this gear anymore. It's probably in storage now. Yeah. Proud Beard. I need some money. We got another black scale key. Nice. They sell for a good price. Yes, they do. There's just a slow sell, unfortunately. Cerberus was selling about 700k each. Just get an idea. That's 2k on each of those. 1.8k on each of those. Just go take a look. I don't think that was the -1. No, you're gonna need, I believe, smithing skill to repair it, and then you can turn around and sell it for the good stuff. So, yeah, it's not like we can't go back and farm some more if we needed to. I think because these drop so much, they probably sell for less on the auction house than they do to the vendor. So, yeah, I'm just gonna spam the sell. I am uncomfortable spamming the sell key next to my stack of Sublime Sushi +1. Just letting y'all know. I'm doing this under duress. Careful now. It's the last one. Go down here. Probably gonna sell that Ritter shield as well. I don't think I'll be using it on Dark. I don't think I'll be using it on Warrior either. 6k! Not bad. There are better shields out there. Coral Fragment, I'll go ahead and save. Seashell, easily replaced. Wormwing, also easily replaced. Hey, Silica, not as easily, but it doesn't stack. So I'm gonna sell it. And Puckwing's easily replaceable. Okay, Chimera. Oh, that's right. We need to trade that in. Chimera Blood's also easily replaceable. They won't take the hat. We got Ja Ja's chest plate. The sturdy chest plate worn by Gulool Ja Ja, Autark, Gulu Ja Ja. It is far too bulky for people to wear. And we got Gurfurlur's helmet as well. We'll just keep both of those right next to each other. And anything else? Just refractor crystals and regular. Oh, puck eggs. We'll sell those. Goodbye. Melon pie. That must have washed up on shore. Air meat, easily replaceable. Icarus wing, I don't exactly remember where that came from, but go ahead and hold on to it for now. It is Alchemy Day. For those of you that actually do the Records of Eminence alchemy stuff. Hold on. Let's change jobs first. Before we do anything else, I'm switching back to Pally. Right now, I'm wishing there was a way that I could do like a strike through on Gulu Ja Ja's name. I don't think there is. Select all. Create Unicode character. Pop directional formatting. I'll have to look at that some other time. Bold, italic, underline, vertical, use point filtering. Don't know what that is. Oh, you can turn it sideways. Underline it, italicize it, bold it, and background, scroll speed. Oh, you can scroll it. Oh. Well, I'll play with that later. Cancel. Change in jobs. You get distracted so easily. Main job, Paladin. Support job, Warrior. What are we gonna do? Let's continue with a theme. Go back out to town. Select an area to exit to. Which area? Bastock Mines is fine. It's perfectly decent part of town. Oh, place is real. It's a hole. I'll just say that. Could be worse. Bum bum bum. I believe I've got everything. Yeah, it's gonna be under key items. Permanent, busy, avoid watch, leave, fate, mounts, magical maps, claim slips. Wow. Think about it. Let's travel to another home point in the current region. Let's do fighting all camps. Support best stuff, that is. Well, I'm pretty sure I've got everything that we had before. I don't believe I'm ready for soloing level 119 content yet. There's still some of the easy stuff that I've done, or the very easy stuff that I've done that was a little touch and go. I'm thinking Return to Delquet's Tower. Yeah. Maybe I just needed a better party for that, but that was a tough one. Does he have anything that else I can purchase? Nope, doesn't. Okay, so think about it. I want to do something we haven't done before. There's only one that I remember. So let's travel to another home point. It's going to be next page. Run far front. Alvong, Lumoria. Oh, let me guess. I ran past that home point crystal and I never picked it up. That's probably what happened. It's not going to show me the maps for Nashmel and Kaidevermeyer. But Alvong. No, it's the one by the volcano. Lumoria is out in sea, and Tavnazia is Tavnazia. Sure. That means I had it. I could have picked it up, but I didn't. It's not that bad, though. We'll do it. Click from favorites. No, none of them. Current region. Ovopolis. Is it like bottom? Previous page, that's what I'm looking for. It is Kill Beast, though, right now, isn't it? Yeah. Focus. West Oregon. Yeah. Oregon Wakegate, home point number 2. Yes. Just gonna run back out there. Pick up the home point. Then a fight, I'm thinking. I want to say there is something that you can defeat over there. Maybe we should also be working on assault lanes. We need those. Not right now. Just run back. Focus. Get the homeway crystal, if nothing else. And then try the BCNM on very easy. It's only merit points. We can pick it up and try it again if we have fun. I don't even know what it drops. Probably nothing, but you never know. Let's go back to the staging point. Excuse me. And since we're in teleportation cutscene, finish the rest of this cocktail off. There's not much whiskey left. Means we have to start on beer again. I don't know. I wonder if Specs has a delivery service. It's not that. Don't like going out to the liquor store. It's just there isn't any close. Oh no, it's not exactly that either. It's just not convenient anymore. I don't know if liquor ever was convenient, but oh well. Looks like the sun's rising in Baflau thickets. Music's kind of neat. Don't mind the music. So much slower on Paladin, isn't it? Leave through the gate. It's like, wait a second. She left through the gate earlier, but we never saw her come back. NPCs don't care. They're all like, what? Alright, so we're still in Thief macros. And we subbed Warrior. Okay, so really get your Paladin macros because you're probably going to need them. Macro, edit macro, Paladin, confirm. And we're gonna get Sentinel ready. I mean, it's like, part of me wants to get the trust NPCs, that another part's like, you're on Paladin, what are they gonna do? Sleep ya? Actually, they might. Not even gonna care. Run on over. Watch me not aggro a single one of them. Could happen. They're not sound aggro, right? Yeah, so we're doing good so far. What beer do you like? I like the beer that's on sale. No, I mean... when I was in college, this is 20 years ago, where's a good place to solo CP as a thief? I like any place where there isn't other mobs, but with trust, of course. Yeah. Eshjazata is okay. It's not going to give you great CP, but it's alright. I kind of like Mormar, Basalt Fields. Anything that's got like a repeatable kill quest type zone that also gives you capacity points, I think it'll be okay. Here, let's zone, and then we'll run back and get him there. Get the home point crystal. I was thinking, let's get the home point crystal with all these guys on my tail, but that's just, you know, shouldn't have to do that. Thief. I mean, honestly, I did Dynamis. You're not going to get great capacity points, but you can solo it. You are going to get capacity points there. You're also going to get coins. So it's like, you don't go to Dynamis for the capacity points. You go for the coins. Capacity points are just a nice bonus. And home point can be set. Yeah. That's all I wanted to do. Now we got our home point crystal. Anything that's just good drops on Thief would be good? I don't know. I mean, here's the way I do capacity points. It's like, if there's something that I need to kill, and I can pick a mob that actually drops capacity points and kill it, I'll go after that one. But I don't get into burn parties. I don't... No, that's not true. Sometimes I still have my capacity point bonus charge for a little bit here. But before we do that, let's go ahead and do this ornamental door. It should give us the fight for something. I think it's like one mob and his pet lizard. Puppet in Peril. That's it. And we're going to do it very easy, because you gotta defeat it on normal to be able to do it above normal, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Very easy may kick our butts. Especially solo. This is a different kind of BCNM music, isn't it? Okay, who are we going to bring out for this one? Let's expect the worst. And let's get the Balamore Trust NPCs out. This is mostly support. With a spattering of DPS. It's Arciela 2. Next one will probably be Shantoto. Then I think it's going to be followed by a... What's his name? Korumoru. Yep. And finally a Pururu. Alright, not bad. Yep, alright. So Arrowhawk is going to be our main DPS. RCL will be backup DPS. And actually, no, Shantoto is going to be our main DPS. But, I'm not even going to, Oh! Okay, this isn't the fight I was expecting it was. Okay, that's fine. Let's get some buffs up. Like Protect and Shell. I don't think Iroha does AoE. She might. Not worried about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably want to take out the blue ones first. I guess. Actually, with my buffs, I might be okay to take them out last, but here they come. Oh, I forgot in light. Ain't that funny? Big spells. Maybe I should have started out with a you know, flash. Shantoto's already taking a lot of hate. So am I. Surprise. That's Sentinel. There we go. Next. So just turn around this way. It's gonna be too difficult. There we go. Good news is, it doesn't look like they're, they might be using 2 hours, I'm not sure. This thing was very easy. They die quickly. Sooner than your buffs get recharged. Wonder if they, go up in difficulty as, mobs go down. Power up, that kind of thing. Probably not. There we go. Let's go in here. I kind of want to say this is kind of like a precursor to the next fight. Like a double stage thing. Okay, now let's get the bind off and hop up in the air. No shot. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. This dude with its nose. You got a flash on me. We gotta protect Shantoto above all else. I think this guy's a paladin. Alright, Granite Skin, Gurfurlur was trying to dispel it. RCL is also trying to dispel it. Comes in handy. So we'll just hop up in the air. Do a little bit of damage. Not a lot. Shantoto does more. What Shantoto does. Guess I'll go ahead and get Palisade up. Actually, I should have probably Magic Burst totally. Wasn't expecting them to do that. If we get some more dispels going. Maybe not. And bucket skill time. A little bit of damage. Not a lot. I'm not sure what Granite Skin does. If it's, 11 points of damage. Not sure if it's a defense buff to this guy, or if it's like, does additional damage to me. Either would surprise me. Maybe it's a combination of the two. Let's do another weapon skill. And then expect a holy this time. I did it too soon. That was Shantoto that closed it. That's right. So, did a ton of damage to everybody else, but not so much to me. And get another Peril. Thank you. Happy Wednesday, Wonder Toys. Thank you. Cheers. We took out Gulu Ja Ja, and we're going to see if we can get his lackeys. I think we're doing okay. No, not a range. Got that last 1% HP. Looks like he had to get the last hit in, too. Okay. Looks like we're stuck, so apparently the treasure's going to pop out as we hop on out. Music was okay. I'm serious, I'm locked. There we go. Just like a little while for it to fade to black. That's all. Exit. Alright, Battlefield clear time 6 minutes 18 seconds. You have broken the clear time record for Puppet in Peril. Wow. which just means nobody does this one. What do you get other than taking off your haste? A chunk of aluminium ore, a plate of Indie Malays, a piece of Malayakalaya coral, and Rem's Tale Chapter 8. So, one copy of Rem's Tale Chapter 8. Not 2 copies. Oh, we also got a copy of Chapter 10. So, 2 chapters. Could use that. Alright, and this is for, I guess, if you didn't get your item drop or something like that, then you can go back here and get it. 7 out of 50. I was always curious how that one would go. I think very easy is indeed very easy. We could probably do just easy. No problem. I'm not as sure about normal difficulty. I think I would have trouble with accuracy. I always have trouble with accuracy. Ornamental door. That's where we came in from. I mean, that's the entrance to the BCNM where we're coming from the exit. Now you're just gonna run up here. Get yourself a what do you call it? Home point crystal and knock some others out, I suppose. Is there... I want to say there was another BCNM one for the Yacht Ergon zones, but... So I'm going to put the right mouse. Let's pull up the BG Wiki. Their stuff's usually good. Actually, I can do that on this computer. They don't have like the advertisements that I'm gotten used to annoyed with. BG Wiki FF11. Probably do FF11 first, but... Alright, click on that. Hard mode mission battles, excuse me. So somebody said to get access to Divine Might, you just needed to have defeated all the other Archangel fights, and then you would have access to it. Yeah, to gain access to this key item, you have to defeat all the individual Archangel 2 fights at least once on normal difficulty or above. Okay, so that's going to take us some time. I wonder how difficult, excuse me, Elden Arch is. Probably difficult. I remember him, I think he teleports around. Shadow Lord we can do, we've done. Ooh, the Tenzin fight. Wonder how difficult that is. Probably pretty difficult, isn't it? Yeah, home point, Tapnasia and Staple number 1. Headwind, that could be hard. One to be feared, probably doesn't look fun. And Dawn, we can do. Here we go, Legacy of the Lost. Let us go to Arapugo Isle, Kaidera Mire number 1. Yeah, and all the, these thingies. I really don't want to do the Diablos one. Even just going after his, Trust dude was like, oh. I think we probably already have it. Let's do... Probably do another home point. Technically in the current region, but not really. Arapugo Isle. I think it was Kaidarva Mire. Home point number 1. Yes. Since we have a little bit of inventory space, and we don't know what to do with it. It is 11 o'clock. Sleeping pill's kicking in early. It's because I also got up way early than I usually do. I mean, I always set the alarm for 7. Never actually get up at 7 though. It's like always snooze it. Is there a map for this one? I'm hoping this is the right one. I think this is the fight against Gesho? Which makes sense. Alaka Cove. It's gonna be right or it's not, right? I mean, correct? Left? No map. Yeah, I think this is okay. Been a while though. If I remember correctly, we just hug the left wall. Hugging left wall. Could have 3 minutes from now I was going, yeah, we should have been hugging the right wall. I get it now. Over here? Yep. This way. Just keep going straight. No, still no map. Check it again in another 30 paces. I'm gonna run right into an amp, aren't I? Here we go. This looks like a door. Yep, rock slab. What do you have for me, rock slab? Nothing. Here we go. Legacy of the Lost. And... It's too easy. I'm gonna regret this. I regret this so much. Alright, Legacy of the Lost is 11 minutes, 8 seconds by Arshu. Alright, we'll do Balamore Trust again. They proved well. And I'll use Taco. Food buff. Make me a little bit more resistant. I think what I'm worried about is his explosion at the end. I don't think I'll take too much damage from it. Assuming he uses the explosion. Yeah. Fine-ish. Just waiting on a Peril. What happened to Discord? Is it out? I haven't even noticed. I was curious why no one was talking. No, it's still picking up my voice. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but don't know. Taco. Focus. Add Nazi and Taco. There we go. We're gonna have to pick up some more of these. That ready? Out. There we go. We'll start with Protect and Shell. Don't forget the Enlight. Weapon skill, prepare. That's all good. Yay, we got enhancing magic skill ups. Totally love it.
That was weird. Now I'm back.
Welcome back. I didn't do
For some
anything.
reason, it was like shut off from me over here.
I don't know. I've been having phone trouble lately. It's rarely. Oh, Lenos is out. Take care, Lenos. Wish me luck. I'm gonna kick this Yagudo bird's butt. Not really a Yagudo. I don't think he is. Pretty sure he isn't. Alright. He's one of Tenzin's people who's just in disguise. A very good disguise. This close enough for a flash? It's gonna be absorbed by a shadow, isn't it? And we're gonna spin around. That works just fine. That's a Sentinel. Go ahead and hold on to hate. Gonna have a decent amount of HP if I remember correctly. Alright, shadows. Already down. Got more shadows. You're taking damage. And back him up a little bit. Probably not. No, he's gonna do ranged, isn't he? Here he comes. And we're gonna do a weapon skill. Ow. 3k. Got drawn in. Arceala is still taking damage. We flash again. Shantoto's gonna do her thing. I'm actually surprised at the amount of area effect damage this guy's doing. Given, I know that my gals aren't the sturdiest NPCs on the block. Up in the air, land, 6k. See if I can get a end light reapplied by getting paralyzed. Oh, multiples. Wasn't expecting this. Let's, wrap her. Can't, because you're stunned. Wow, that's a lot of them. As soon as we get enough TP, though, I'm gonna do an area of effect attack. Weapon skill. Eat the circle blade. Oh, for some reason I thought that would have been enough. I don't know why I thought that. Seemed like it would have made perfect sense. Is everybody... Okay.
Why does it have to be a maintenance tonight? I hate this.
So tonight? I thought it was tomorrow.
Wait. Maybe it's tomorrow. Never mind. I'm... Still, move. Hit maintenance.
Yeah. Ow. Hit me in the head. My pretty little head. Well, you know, every time they have an update, they break something. They just have to fix it. So this is just them fixing it.
Well, then people should stop breaking crap, and we don't have to go through these maintenances. Sheesh.
Because nobody's using the test server like they're supposed to.
Well, I mean, that's why we can't. That's why we can't have good things around here. People keep breaking crap.
Exactly. He's perfect dodge. Kind of looks like he felt like perfect dodge, but he's just a ninja.
I've actually tried to get on the test server, but I don't know how to do it.
Okay. I've never tried. There's always like, you know, they want me to do their work and not get paid for it. And I'm like, you know, I don't have enough free time as it is. Okay, now I should have used Rampart. Just gonna do... Okay, that spell's probably gonna get interrupted. I'm gonna get knocked back like that.
Oh, I tried that mountain quest again. I still can't beat it.
Really?
I can't do it.
I think I got it on the first try. Maybe that's what's broken.
I don't know why I can't do it. I can't get the damn thing to the damn person, and it just gives up and leaves me.
Hmm. Shinto for the kill shot. Love how everybody's practically out of MP. Except me. Because reasons. Did I get the kill shot with a holy? No, he's still alive. Guess we have to wait for, How? Alright, Sentinel, please. Okay. Until all his ads die, maybe. Who did we lose? Looks like we lost our Ciela. Alright, so... doing 0 points of damage to this guy. Alright, Cole, remember, now would be a lousy time to die. Jeez. I almost got... Yeah, I think... No, I'm not stuck in a wall, but it just kind of feels like I am. I don't know what to do now. It's like, he has no HP. He should be dead. If I trust have any MP, I should be dead. Here, ability, job ability, defender. There we go. For 4. Yeah, I guess it's gonna get interrupted and you got a whole bunch of folks doing that number on you.
Still have that food effect on me.
Food? From last night?
Yes.
533 HP, I'm going down. Oh! Somehow still alive. Okay. Kite. Maybe I have to switch target? That's a guess? I'm just losing health now. Ability, weapon skill, circle blade on this guy right here. Missed because of shadows. I just switched target. This one. I can do damage to this one? Doubt it. Now I've just lost tape. Sentinel. Not up. Be Rampart. There we go. I'm still doing 0 points of damage. Very bad things about to happen. We're doing Utsumi-san. This isn't even fun anymore. Just going whiff, whiff, whiff. Whiff, whiff. Let's go and get in light on. Okay, that's not gonna happen. How many... Jeez. Shield bash! Probably out of range. And... You're 4, because you're like below 1,000 now. Sentinel, you back up? Nope. Weapon skill. Up in the air. Down for 0 points of damage. And... yeah. I'm not sure what else to do now. Apururu's out. Korumaru's out. He's already used Convert. I can't get a cure spell on myself because... so many interruptions. I don't remember the regular version of this fight being this difficult. Because it wasn't. Casting Cure 1s on me. That's how much trouble we're in. Go Shantoto! She can't pull hate because, you know, she can't do any damage. Maybe Rampart's up now. Sentinel? Do it! Okay. Still gotta interrupt it. Oh, because we're paralyzed. 93. Okay. 43, and we're down. Alright, Gesho. No longer my favorite. What did we do wrong in that fight, I wonder? Besides, pop it. Probably went on a... because we went too much higher on the level, that was it. No, that's right, we had it on this computer over here. Alright. Legacy, Phantom Gem, Uncapped. Let's click that. Temporary key items. Doesn't say anything about the actual battle. Home point, Arapava Reef, Rem's Tale, Chapter 1. Headgears. Stuff. Here, just click Gesho. Something's going on. Oh, see, he's only by himself now. See that full HP. Alright, cast Utsumi Ni, Elemental Ni, and debuff Ichi above 50%. Utsumi Sun, Elemental Sun, and debuff Ni below 50%. Uses ranged attacks in conjunction with melee. Uses Nijin Gakuri under 50%. Hane Fubuki, single target, physical damage plus poison. Hapo Barai, AoE physical damage and stun. Hidden Sokaiuku, single target physical damage. Attack boost, blah 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 blah. Above 50%. Kagedoru summons multiple clones. Clones will depup once mission damage is done to Gesho. Clones themselves can be defeated as well. Below 50%, summons multiple clones. Clones will depup once sufficient damage is done to the correct clone. Every clone, including Gesho, will become invulnerable with HP bar masked as well, except for the correct one. Once you deal enough damage to it, the rest will depup, and you can resume the fight. You will also use this move more frequently under 25%. That's what we didn't understand. Alright, we're going back to the home point. And we're gonna do that fight one more time. Except we're gonna do it on very easy, because, you know, we gotta get a win. At least that's the idea. But we're gonna best up the mines. We don't need the mines. We need port. Because you lose your key item, even if you don't win. I don't know what I think about that. Bunkhouse. Yes, please. There's something going on in the kitchen. Hit this button here. Kind of wish the home point crystal was actually closer to the BCNM. But that's a minor gripe. Over here. Then you hang the left. And Arabian Opossum, I need Pirate Point Exchangement. Up in Peril for 10? Yes. And then, oh, that's our turn again. Reasons. Merit Points, Legacy, yes. Thank you. Turn back around, hit the home point, and right back over there. Okay, so you have to find the clone that you're doing damage to. Travel to another home port. Next page. Apollo Islands. Hydera Mire. Home point number 1. Yes, please. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. I'll just run straight. Take him to another zone. Downloading data. Keep running straight. Thank goodness I had the taco up, right? Okay. So, don't feel the need to hug the wall as much this time. I think you can fish in here. Not sure. I don't remember what you could fish. If it was anything good. It was just one of those things that I think I remember fishing in here on Dent. Something. Almost there. Not sure which one's further. The home point crystal to this fight or the last one. Even for Dawn, you know, you gotta hop an elevator after the home point crystal. Not that it takes that long. Thinking about it. Like, you sure you want to do this again? Yes. Be very easy though. So just we can stab stuff. And we're gonna save Rampart for when he does his shadows. I thought those trusts were okay. Not the best in the world, but alright, nonetheless. Get him light up, then Palisade buff. Not gonna worry about Protect and Shell. It's gonna get dispelled anyways. I was bothered by the fact that everybody ran out of MP as quickly as they did. I was hoping that Korumoru would have been able to get that refresh too on everyone, but that didn't happen. Alright. Easier mode and light. Please don't forget it. So we get up here. It's good. another way to flash them. Wow! 0.5 enhancing magic skill. Because it's not capped. Anything else? Should be like... There we go. Phalanx, or Phalanx, or however you want to say it. What's up? Paladin. How far back I should pull him. Puru's like, I'm going over here. I know that's far enough away for her, but it worked just fine. My weapon skills, I'm gonna follow up with a flash. Probably do AoE weapon skills, but yeah. Big fiery spell of doom. Ooh, hello. Can you get a holy up? Doubt it. Here's where all the bad guys were. Weapon skill. Get him knocked down quick. Can't see him. He's doing that thing. I think that might have been the move that took out RCL last time. I have to change that macro. Still waiting for him to depop. There we go. Okay, this wasn't the what I was expecting, but it's Rampart. There's the Sentinel. Buru's already out. Gurfurlur has tons. Ooh, we lost Shanto. Get some more damage into him before bad things happen. Holy! Why he hasn't called forth his little minions yet? Because I'm silenced and he's waiting for that to happen. I bet they're all silenced. I don't think it's just me. Just whiff, whiff, whiff. There we go. Now I'm up to full. See if I can land a flash and a provoke. Alright, this is the one where okay, we're still dealing damage, so we're just gonna keep doing it on this guy. Just do Rampart and Sentinel. We're obviously doing damage. I'm just not sure it's the right one. Yeah, it was. Woo! Much easier. On a very easy move. Five minutes, 15 seconds. Gonna break the record, go ahead and do it on the easy mode. We better lost Shantoto and so much MP. Alright, we got a Scarletite Ingot. Copy from Step Chapter 9. Miyoshi Ichi. I don't even know what that is. Probably some ninja spell. Alright, well, that's not too bad. Different. Yeah. We can do it again. Probably only if we need the chapters. But it does seem like it's one of the more... Oh, we're still bound. We can't erase ourselves because we have warriors, so... I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits here, because we did what we needed to do an hour ago, and... I don't want to break the theme. We could probably have done Medusa, but I want to save that for a separate episode next week. So tomorrow night, what we do on Thursdays. Oh, I remember now. We're going to go back into Abyssia. Going after some, what do you call them? Colorless orbs? Pearls? Orbs, I think. Yeah, because we need 75 of those for Burt Game. Not Burt Game. Need for something. Oh, chain. Oh, yeah. I know it's a little early, but I smell food. So anyways, y'all take care. Be safe. Have fun. Don't get caught. I'll catch you next time.